My good people, how are you doing? I have a very interesting talk that I want to share with you because most of you have been asking me, please, Mr. Samuel, can you share to us okay, some people have been having this an habit, like if they have some money, okay, they have maybe sold something, they have maybe invested some money somewhere, what are they not supposed to do with their money? Somebody has been telling me, you see, for me, I have an habit every time someone calls me and tells me, give me money, I just send them money. It's okay, something. Oh, there's many ways you can be able to misappropriate your money. But now I want to take you through today at least 5 things thou shalt not do with your money. Okay, you remember last time I actually used to say that I love actually using that English, thou shalt not. I read it on a King James version, that is a Bible, that talks about thou shalt not, thou, and other things. So I want to use that English that's saying thou shalt not use this with your money. And I've always been telling you, getting 1,000 shillings, especially in Kenya, is very hard. Talk about 20,000 shillings, 30,000 shillings, and so on. So if you're having 100,000 or 600,000 with you, what are the things that you're not supposed to do with your money? Number one, I'm talking about giving money out anyhow. Giving out money without a purpose. This is either through friends, talk about friends, relatives, and so on. There was a time I was telling people, if you want to go bankrupt very fast, just tell your neighbors, tell your person in your family that you have money. Everybody will be borrowing from you. Imagine you are telling everybody in my family, you know what, I have 100,000, have 50,000, 100,000. People will be like, oh, so you have money. So, okay, it's my brother, let me ask him. It's my sister, let me ask you money. So people will keep borrowing you from time to time. Whatever you're trying to do here, first of all, is we're already planning on what you call a personal growth fast. We are working on a personal growth fast. This is the scale that we're working on. This is a graph that we're working on currently here. You see, you get my point here? So this is the graph here. We're moving from this point, then to come to here, come here, come here, go this way. You get my point? So you are starting from a 50,000 shillings, or okay, 50 might be even be much. Let me talk about 10,000 shillings. Sorry. So you want to make this money to go from 10,000 shillings to what we call what? 100,000 shillings. Talk about maybe in 2 months, 3 months, and so on. Get to a point, maybe you're getting employed, of course. Maybe you're earning a salary from one point to another. So, sorry. In most cases, you will find out that the only way that you can be able to safeguard this money, it will be on 3 ways. Number one is either you spend it in a right way, you have a budget on how to use your money. At the same time, you find it in a corrective way, because the same I've been telling people, you can lock your money in different ways. Remember last time what I told you? There is many money services that provides what you call about saving money. Kuna M-Shwari, kuna M-Pesa, kuna KCB M-Shwari, and the other things on which I think you understand, which are good also to know. You also have way to save your money in circles and so on. But if you have your money that is in excess, don't giving out money unless it's a charity event that is agreed. Even if this is charity is okay, charity is okay. Philanthropist ideas is very much okay, and also helping the poor and the need that comes out on a philanthropist way. Myself personally, I'm one of the most philanthropist person. Yes, I agree and I support it. I have been helping a lot of people. I've been encouraging like most of the people to be giving out, especially when they have. But what I was not saying here is about giving unnecessary. Someone just asks you something, you just give money. Or okay, you solve everything with money. Ushaona ule mzee wa, okay, gari imepasuka taya. Instead of just trying to think of how can I be able to fix this thing, you're like, okay, come here, get this money, go do this. You see, you might be losing a lot of money without getting it back. So what is your point that I'm trying to place it here? I'm trying to bring a point over finding it a relative way to use this money on a good way. You get my point? Number two, I'm not talking about not investing your money wisely. Okay. Somebody will ask me now, what am I not investing my money? Okay, how does it mean to talk about investing money not in a wise way? I was giving you an example. Kuna watu wanachezanga michezo ya inaitwa sport pesa ama nini, hizi mkiza kucheza and so on. I find actually a lot of people being addicted. Kuna mtu ananiambia juzi, maana si wewe mbona uchesangi hii pesa na naona watu wana win. Okay, mimi nakaniuliza, kuna kwanga na mtu ananiambia nitume 20 bob kwa TV, kwa radio, something like that, then I can be able to earn money. Then una expect utume code. Hebu tuulize example moja. Utume code, sijui kutume code, tuma 50 shillings, 50 shillings, This is 50 bob, Then you are able to earn 1 million. Hebu nikuulize, tuseme tu ukweli. Ni nani unaweza pea 50 shillings akupea 1 million? Kama hiyo si uongo. Okay, I'm trying to give it from my point of analysis. I have seen it before, and I don't think and I don't believe that in magic. Okay, I've never believed in magic. Magic, I've never believed in it. Even luck, luck comes. Okay, I'm not thinking about him and trying to think about that thing. But the real what I'm trying to place it here is one. From 10,000 shillings to 100,000, you can do it through investments. Is agreed. Well agreed. Very much okay. Actually, it's possible. It's doable. You can do it. You can invest in stocks, bonds, returns. You will get money in this thing here. You know my point? But immediately you start thinking by magic, at least due to my code, to my M-Pesa 50 shillings to this account, then you put the 100,000. You know, you won't kapisa. You can never get something like that. So what am I trying to tell you as a financial coach, as an mentor? You can be able to invest your money in a good way. Not investing your money. Thou shall not do this with your money. Thou shall never invest. Actually, is another name we call it investing blindly. Kuinvest blindly means una invest ni kama ujui kitu unafanya. I've given you another examples before. There's a ways you can be able to invest your money. I talked it last time. You can be able to buy treasury bills. You can be able to buy treasury bonds, bills. You can be able to buy them, then get a return from it from time to time. Actually, another thing is you can buy what you call real estate. Talk about real estate. You see, the bit about real estate here is about value. I have been talking to people, every person, even you, including yourself as a person. Do you have a value? You see, I've been telling you from time to time, you need to work on yourself. Have something that gives you an thing tomorrow. It can generate an income tomorrow. It can get a return from you tomorrow. When some people are looking at you, they can use it as an example to get something that you're looking for. So that's what I'm working for, about going what you call getting a value on it out. So in these cases, real estate is always big. Imagine with real estate, you can start with, let me show you something. In real estate, you can work on with one. One is land. Get my point? Land mostly appreciates in value from time to time. You can buy land at 3 million in 5 years. You can get the land has gone to 10 million. Number two, you can buy land and build homes. How do you call it? Yes, homes. The standalone homes. Kuna nyumba, 3 bedroom, 1 bedroom, kabed sitters, and so on and so on. You can buy land and buy apartments. Today, let's look at an example in Nairobi. Wale ambao wamejenga Kilimani, some other places. Those places, properties, land in the around 20 years ago, those properties were like 1 million. Currently, in those places, to buy Nairobi is 1 billion shillings and so on. Yes, like 1 acre, 2 acres in Kilimani, you can even ask you to pay like almost 500 million, something like that and so on. You can imagine how the transformation has gone in 20 years, which even if you were to invest that money in bank, it can never give you that return. Number two, you can buy a house. These houses, the apartments, okay, buy a 2-bedroom house, 3-bedroom house, 1-bedroom house in Mombasa, Nyali, Malindi, and so on. You can use, imagine that bedroom, number one, as a house to stay. Number two, you can use the exact house here, nyumba, to what to call set up an Airbnb business. Airbnb business. What is when when talk about Airbnb business? Airbnb business, I guess you understand it very much well, is a short stay vacation homes. Mtu anaweza book anakuja analala ndani. Na imagine hiyo nyumba ulikuwa umenunua umeiacha mahali fulani. Okay, you're going to inherit it later on. Nyumba hii haibikangi, it goes for a longer time. So you can use that house to build call an income from time to time. Tumeshikana vizuri. Number 3, talk about not starting a business. So wherever you have your money, don't make a mistake of not starting a business. Okay, biashara nazo, as you have been saying every time, you can start as many as possible. Just get a return from it. Biashara zinakuwa mingi, by the way. You can start today, unaweza anza you can even do grocery, you can do serious business, you can do agricultural products business, and so on and so on and so on. And what am I trying to mean? I'm trying to mean it is, imagine, like okay, businesses has already a risk. I've been talking about that thing. Okay, biashara zinakuwa na risk. Everybody talks about that. But let me ask you, can a risk not make you not do something? Like today, mtu akwa anakuambia kitu, but yourself you feel what you're doing is right. Can that person stop you from not doing the same thing? No, of course it cannot. So you can take it as an opportunity today and start that round business. Anza kwa round business kako mahali tu akupatia ka 5k, 2k yako, 3k per month. You can be able to build an income with it. Okay, biashara ni mingi. I wish I could talk and have enough time to do it, which I think I've done on my previous videos. You can go and check them out. Check them out, all the videos nimefanya before. Check them out and see which one that can be able to be preferable for you. Another thing is about not getting returns. The same thing, this one actually goes here to this one here. You see, there's some people that invest but not getting a return. Okay, most of us, even us as men, we are always investors. Men mostly and ladies currently are always investors. We don't invest where there's blindly. The same thing I've been telling people. Anything that whatever you see someone committing a time to, it has to be able to give either an investment or an return. You get my point? When I talk about investment and return, this is what I mean. Anytime, whatever you give, even if it's a time, by the way, you people have friends, you people have neighbors, you people have other things. You always even meet on the weekends as you talk to other people and so on. You can never lose your time to anyone else. Whenever you give someone else a time, it has to be sureable, it has to be available. So in those cases, it has to make sure that it only gives you a return. Don't be associating with everybody because you want a friendship. Okay, nowadays, actually, like for myself, let me speak as myself. I don't need to have most of my friends. I only need to have, even if it's business partners, business partners. If it's friends, you want to meet on a coffee, there's a day I have to make sure that I have days for my shootings, I have days for my job, I have the day for my office, I have the days for being myself and alone. I need to relax. I need to think of my future. I need to work on my family and other things and so on. Not every time that you have to be occupied in something. That's what about return. Return comes in separate ways, by the way. You as a man and as a person. When I talk about a man, I mean about a woman and a lady, a gentleman and a lady. Whenever you give your time, you need to be getting your own time. Have your own time. You can think about your future, think about your family. When there's a video I think I did about lonely time. That is what happens, and it can be able to make you to have an equation and all. Another thing that you don't be able to forget about it, don't forget to pass information to other people. When they have money, they should invest, they should be able to get returns, they should be able to start a business. At the same time, they should not be able to give out money around. I hope you have enjoyed this video. By the way, if you find these videos interesting with you, always give a subscription. Subscribe to them, like them, share these ones, and comment and tell me if this one is able to help you. And remember, by all means, make sure you safeguard your pocket. Make sure you safeguard your investments, make sure you safeguard it, and make sure it makes a multiple return. So bye bye for now. Let's meet in our next episode.